Welcome to me talking as if I know what I'm going to say before I say it. I do sometimes have plans, I swear. Today is going to be an interesting one because I forgot my long camera, my Insta360, and so I want to see if I could piece together this, because the meta glasses only take 3-minute chunks, and so let's see if I can do this without driving myself crazy. I've been thinking a lot about the AI since I use it to create my music, and there's a lot of vocal pushback. Some of it I understand, everybody's entitled to their opinions. I just don't like the gatekeeping aspect of it, as if it's sacred and holy. I get you invested a lot of life into learning how to play your instrument or write music or whatever it is you can do. But sometimes people don't have that privilege. Sometimes they don't have access to music lessons or instruments. Sometimes they're raised by poor parents and they don't know they want to do it because it's not an option that's readily on the table for them. For me, I tried in elementary school taking some music, and in middle school taking some music. I just didn't have access. I lived with a single mom, and for a time we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment, and she still barely had enough money to give me a decent life. We wanted to buy a VCR, so we shoved money into a shoebox until we had enough money to do that. I don't remember how long it took, but it was years. And I'm also of the mind of being kind of like a jack of all trades, smashing buttons, and I like lots of different things. So maybe I just never had the focus to learn, but I'm learning a lot about music now. It's expanding what I want to do and teaching me a lot that I just never got in the systems that were available to me. But music has always meant a lot to me. Like, I don't know if I've said here, but Prince really helped me feel comfortable in my sexuality and who I was as I was being homosexual, because I was a very close person to my friends. I make connections. I like being around people I like. And I've lost that because for 6-7 years of my life, I was tormented about that. I even had a teacher, when someone was calling me homosexual, agree with the kids. So yes, that's hard. So it's really hard for me to have people lay into me about using AI because they don't like it. And a lot of that really does feel like gatekeeping, not opinion, not, oh, AI is terrible. There is that. That's valid. I mean, all opinions and feelings are valid. Okay, Cameron, right? Obviously. But it's just frustrating. It feels way too familiar. I don't know if it's triggering an emotional PTSD or what, but it really is weird. I don't know, I don't have the words for it. I want to discuss it. I want to share what I'm doing, what I'm learning, how figuring out different things about music and adding them into my prompts is making music that I want to hear, and taking my emotions, my stories, my experiences, and putting them to music, which to me is more powerful than writing my poems or writing my stories or any other creating that I may do. It's just, as you can imagine, hard when people are just like, you're invalid, what you're doing is wrong, it's terrible. I mean, obviously I have to get used to that because I'm a content creator and people are going to say that about all my content. And it's good experience for me to learn, because I am not good with confrontations. And probably sharing all this stuff is going to get me more negativity, because people will see a victim and blood in the water, as they say. However, YouTube is not sending my long forms to anybody, my weeklies, because it thinks I'm a shorts channel and probably a music channel. So it is not even testing it. I'm lucky if I get double-digit views on any of my long forms. Even with thousands of views on my shorts, it's not even converting 1%, which is kind of sad. So I was hoping people would be more interested in hearing my long form thoughts. I do 2 free newsletters and 1 behind a paywall over at Substack. I do this one weekly. I do 1 short every day, and I do a song once a week. And I like what I'm doing. I hopefully am getting better at it. I hopefully am enjoyable. I've added that I want to do at least an open mic, because that's been a bucket list of mine for a very long time. So I am working on the jokes, because I'm going to be a funny man. Ha ha ha. Well, anyways, I don't know if this is going to work or not, because editing for a blind person is difficult. But the newsletter link is below. You should totally check that out. While you're here, you should check out my music. I think it's worth listening to. And like I said, it's my stories, my songs, my experiences, my loves and hates. And I also have another channel. It's Monday through Friday, daily music news, where dolls are presenting. So you should check that out at Uncool Music News on YouTube. Thanks. Love and peace.